Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. This one is a flip through of my just finished new Dina Wakley watercolour journal. So I did the cover yesterday, I'll be uploading that soon. Yeah, I love this journal, it's such a nice size. And I'll just give you a little walkthrough of what is in here. So don't forget you can order journal bands. They are on my website. You can also kind of ask for a custom design in the centre if you want. Yeah, so I've used a lot. This is all Dina's stuff in here as well, by the way. So scribble sticks on here, on top of white paint. Through the Circles for Painting stencil, which is one of the really older stencils. I'm not even sure if you can get it anymore. I did a bit of embossing onto the crown. Love these little bears. I didn't really think I would like them at first, but honestly they're just appearing everywhere. So this journal literally came out this month and I've filled this one. I love it. I just couldn't stop working. So you'll have seen some of these bits already when I did a little flip through for Dina's release. But it's a watercolour journal. It's beautiful to play with those kind of more watery colour type of techniques. So, you know, play with putting water on first and using the gloss spray on there, and even watering down acrylic paint. It will flow in a really nice way. I don't think I've put gesso on any of these pages at all because I've quite enjoyed playing with those more flowy techniques that you can. So this is a little window that I cut out. This is gloss spray on here. One of Dina's transparencies popped behind. This is the Proud Woman stencil, and this is one of the new text stencils as well. Yeah, and you can see like raspberry has become one of my favourite colours. It appears on pretty much everything. These are some packets from some replacement sprayers for the gloss sprays. So I've added replacement sprayers to all of my gloss sprays because I prefer to spray them. I kind of like the effect that that gives. And then I had these packets left over and I thought, I wonder if they will accept the gloss. And they do, and they kind of bead up in this really cool way. And then I made little tags to go in the pockets using the Collage tissue paper from the new release. This is one of the coaster stencils. I can't remember what it's called. Is it? Here it is, Frond. Yeah. And that's the lattice stencil behind. So there's gloss on here and there's paint. And that's Dina's Alpha stamp set. These again are from the new collage paper pack that she's just released. And again, I'm playing with lots of different styles of text. I am putting together a course about being more confident using your own writing in your art journal and different tips and tricks of ways that you can do that. So this is from the new stamp set that she brought out. Made a little tag to pop in a pocket. Simply made that pocket by folding over the page. It was nice and easy. I did this page. Yeah, so this was the result of making the mask out of card from the Proud Woman stencil, and I kept the bit that I cut out, which was a reel that I did for Ranger, just kind of showing how you can play and you can like come up with some interesting ideas. Yeah, it's a lot of rainbow swipes in this journal. You've been fed up of seeing them. More collage paper. This is a very pink page. Love how the outlined writing works on this one. More collage paper, and I just extended that image to make it fit more with the size of the page. Again, there's gloss spray on the background of these. This is the pensive face stencil. And of course there are images in the collage paper as well of that, and now there's a stamp as well, so there's so many ways that you can use that image and kind of layer those up together, but I wanted to sort of echo those together. This was a stencil that came out not in this release but the one before, which I decided had to be used as a cutout page. Putting transparency behind is quite a nice way to do it because it adds a bit of strength to the page. but it also means you can see through to what's going on behind. Stamping with scribble sticks, if you've not given that a try, you need to give that a go. You can get some really lovely effects with that. A folded page there. This one is just using up a tag with half of the Proud Woman stencil. Then I've got a journal page. This was a leftover page, leftover paint. I'd kind of swiped some rainbow colours on, so I added a black border and then got a piece of clear transparency and popped a stamped image of the bear on there, painted it, and then I've stuck the paint side down so that it won't scrape off. I really like that effect. Little layered pages of different torn. Yeah, works really well. So this is gel printing straight into my art journal using a mask underneath, and then finding a similar chipboard shape that kind of echoed that to work alongside. Here's the one where I made a mask, and this was the page that I did for Ranger for the release. Fabulous. I love the colours. There's just so many colours. The great thing about masking, those of you that are seasoned art journalists will know that masking rescues hot mess pages. This was quite busy. It started off with scribble sticks and then painting and then mark making. Yeah, so you can kind of let loose and go a bit crazy. Again, stamping with scribble sticks straight onto the background and then pulling the pigment out. I really love this effect. And then lots of writing on here. I was just having a bit of fun. Some little accents using pink. That's stoked. Paint from Dina on white card. Oh yeah, I'm in the process of getting my nails done, but Isabel didn't have time to finish them yesterday, so they're going to get done today. That's why I'm kind of mismatched at the minute. Scribbly birds, stamped again with scribble sticks. Quite nice to have those in a colour. And also I've used my gel plate on this page too, with some of the masks from the Flying Birds stencil set. So here I've drawn through the Proud Woman's stencil using a Stabilo awl. It's a great way you can then pull the pigment out and create these really fun shadows. These are lines of scribble sticks, so you can see how easily that moves around on the page. A lot of these pages will have been on my YouTube channel previously, so if you want to see them, you can kind of go and have a look at the playlist that is Dina Wakley 2025 releases. It'll be in there. So again, this was another gel printing straight into my journal. You can see I kind of get a bit obsessed with certain techniques and do them loads. I had a tag that was left over, so used that, felt it married up quite nicely with that page. That's an image from the new Collage paper, and made a little pocket with transparency behind and some alcohol inks onto clear transparency for the window. A new obsession. Transparency image here, which I've pulled out and used some of the collage paper, older collage paper here. So there isn't actually anything new on that page, I don't think. That was just playing. Collage images here, and then using a stencil in a couple of different orientations just to create a different pattern. Again, these are scribble sticks on the first layer. Makes a really pretty background. So here I've used a small face from the collage tissue paper pack, and then just extended that black out and used my stencil to kind of blend those edges. Colourful tag. I made this one yesterday. I really enjoyed making this. So I've made some torn pages here that kind of layer, and you can see the three bears. I've coloured the bears using scribble sticks. There is rainbow paint on the background. I made my own masks here and then masked around just to calm those backgrounds down. And then also used some white on there too, just to kind of push some of those colours away. These quotes are not Dina. These are a darkroom door stencil and I just kind of liked how those layered. So as you'll know, I have a little pot that's got stamped and stenciled quotes in that is kind of quite handy to leaf through and see what speaks to you. So yeah, that's how this journal came together. So I'm looking forward to starting a new one. So yeah, don't forget, if you want to get yourself a journal band, you need to say what size journal you're after when you go on my website and what colours you'd like it in. You can pretty much customise it to what you would like, and it will be made specially for you, so it'll be one of a kind. Yeah, and get yourself a watercolour journal if you've not got one yet. You're going to love it. It's so nice to play in. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little walkthrough of my latest finished journal, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.